So, hello everyone. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everyone. This is Bruno. Today, I'm here with my friend Rafael, and we're gonna discuss about an interesting topic, that is the journey, right? And probably you might be thinking, what, which journey are you talking about? I'm talking about the journey of our lives, right? And in life, we have different stages that we pass through. And I'm gonna discuss a little bit about it. I want to know about it from you guys. And have you just explain really fast how TNT works, and then we're gonna start the immersion, right? Today is just Rafael and me, and I think that we're gonna have enough time to discuss and talk a lot, right? So, my name is Bruno. I'm 34 years old. I'm married. I live in Sun City, born and raised here. I work at a freight forward company for 11 years, and I've been married for 11 years too, and for me it's something special. And I currently I'm a credit and collection analyst, right? So my job is to collect from the customers the outstanding amount and to grant credit to them, Of course that we need to analyze the financial health of the customers to make sure that we're gonna grant the credit, but we will not have issues in the future related with the payment. Basically, that's it, my job. And I have two kids. I don't know if I already mentioned it. I have two kids. I've been learning English for like a long time, more than 10 years, I think. But I start to speak like around 5 years ago, because before that I was just listening and writing. Under I wasn't just understanding the things, but I didn't put out, the knowledge that I got. So it's like when you are learning something, you need not just to listen, to see, to watch, but you need to speak up too. It's one of the things that you need to do in order to be able to speak. And okay, I know that sometimes we are afraid to speak up because we are afraid to be judged. But here on Talking Talk, we don't need to feel like this. We are here not to judge you. We are here just to help you out, okay? To speak, right? That's the main goal for us here. And talking about Talking Talk, the community was created in 2016, and since then the community is growing and growing, right? And like I've been hosting here for 2 years, but I'm part of the community for like 4 years, and since 2020. And man, I love this community. I love this place, right? For like I can say I can say that if I speak a little bit of English right now is because of Talking Talk. So I'm really grateful to this place. And that's it about me and Talking Talk. Now I'm gonna pass the word to Rafael to present himself, and then Mr. Elton will present himself too, okay? So Rafael, the stage is yours, my friend. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm Rafael. I work at Ihara in Sorocaba for uh, 14 years. I'm a graduate in accountant. I live in Sorocaba. Sorocaba is from 100 kilometers from São Paulo. I have two kids, and I'm married. I have been married 20 years. Uh, I like watch movies. I like play music, and I like go running in the street. That's
Nice,
it.
man. Nice. I love to practice running too, Actually, I'm preparing. Now I'm resting because tomorrow I will be part of a marathon, So I'm just resting today because tomorrow I have a competition to
I
do. Right.
I wanna uh, uh, learning English, improving my English because I study for 2 years, but I can't speak like fluency.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Man, just come to the immersions and you will be able to speak like in a
yes,
fluid way for sure.
I
Nice,
so
bro.
learn more vocabulary uh, words to improve my English and speak with more fluency.
Yeah, yeah. Soon you will be able to do it, So for sure.
I
Thanks
I
for sharing, Rafael.
I start in talk uh, for was 2 weeks and
Mm-hmm.
I did four immersions.
Nice. Nice. So you will see that with time you will be able to speak better. You will feel more confident for sure. It's like it's for real. Okay. So thanks for sharing, man. Nice. And what about you, my friend Elton? How are you doing, man?
Hello, guys. Good morning. Sorry, I'm late.
No
So
worries.
I'm good. Let me present myself. My name is Elton Teixeira. I'm 31 years old. I've been working as a software developer, more specifically a Python developer. I'm a host here about 3 months, but I'm a student here since last year. It's about a little bit more than 1 year. What else? In my spare time, I like to do outdoor activities. I like to practice hiking, workouts, swimming. I like to ride my motorcycle. Um, yeah, I don't know if I said I'm from São Paulo. Yeah, that's me, guys.
Nice. Nice, Elton. Thanks for sharing, man.
You're
And
welcome.
so, guys, I'm gonna ask you something related with the topic, of course, that is what has changed in your life so far? Let's make a map comparing different situations and moments of your life. Uh, Elton, I would like to start with you, man. Tell me everything. How is your
Well,
life going so far? Right.
I need you to choose 2 points and talk about the different 2 points
Yeah.
during my
Yeah.
timeline.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. That's it.
before working as an IT guy, I worked a lot as a deliverer. I always ride a motorcycle since I was 16 years old, and I had a different life. The because you have a different routine, you have you live in a different environment. And after I became a software developer, I needed to adapt myself to the environment, to the routine. I needed it to be up to date all the time because it's not a easy area. You need to learn all the time. Uh, I believe that it's always impossible to know everything about the IT area because all the time you have a different problem to solve, you have a different task to do, or even a new feature to create, from the scratch. And yeah, it's some kinds of profession that you need to be more intellectual, you use more your brain and yeah, I believe that now I have more maturity. I'm a father, by the way. My daughter, she is
Nice.
12 years old. And I believe that become a father changes me a lot. I I could I don't know my point of view about the life changed, because I needed to get more responsibilities. I needed to be an example, because the child
Yeah.
follow your steps, and
Yeah.
it's not just about what you say, but what you show. And I try to be a better person. Yeah, I believe that it's enough.
Nice, man. And yeah, I totally agree with you about the children, they always follow our steps. So that's the reason that we need to show and a good example for them, And about the professional field or professional life, yes, it's always, I believe that it's always time to, there is always time to change, if you're not satisfied in a certain place, in a certain company, you need to follow your, let's say that it's hard for me to say it's, you need to follow your heart because sometimes you can do it, right? But in certain moments, maybe you need to do it, and you need to follow your reason, let's say that like this, and try to figure it out something new to do, and of course earn money with that, so yeah.
Yeah, we are
Nice.
the inspiration for them, So
Mm-hmm.
if you are some kind of inspiration, they will follow your behavior, your steps. They would like to be like you. So you
Yeah.
need to try to show that you are a fighter person, that you are trying to be better all the time, and I believe that it helps them to grow more motivated, or following your steps, your professional or something like that.
Yeah, nice, man. Nice words. Thanks for sharing. And Rafael, what do you think about it, man?
I
What has changed in your life so far?
I think about marriage and children. I think step change in my life for big change. I when I married and when I have children, this is change very changing my life.
Yeah, it's a big step when you become a father, like in my case, I remember that I became father when I was 22 years old, I was almost completing 23, and I was living with my parents at the time, and like it was a big change, a huge change, because once I was like a son, and I lived with my parents, I didn't have so much responsibility, as Elton said, and then suddenly I became father. I needed to hurry up to arrange everything, because at the same time I was planning to get married, so I was doing the whole package, became a father. I was getting married, and of course I was looking for a home, In the end, everything went well, but like in this transition was crazy, you know. You start to think about a lot of stuffs in your life and how you're gonna provide for your family, But I don't know about you guys, but I truly believe in God, and I know that He helped me a lot in that moment, and He keep helping me, And thanks God, I'm here. I found this place, this platform, people that support me, like in my towards my goal that is to speak in English, and it helped me a lot at my job, in my current job, So like there are different moments in your life. And I was reading something about it, like the things that you do right now will show you if you'll be successful or not. And depending of your behavior, you're gonna succeed, or not. So because that's why it's important to think twice before you do something. So looking back, like the 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 movements that I did until now, like I'm grateful. I'm really grateful for this. So yeah, basically in my case, that's it. And guys, if you could change something, what would you change in your life? If you want, of course, if you could. Elton, what do you think, man?
Good question. I'm thinking here. I don't know. I believe that the changes that I could do, I have already do, you know, because I believe that one more point that I changed in my life, it was when I started to practicing exercises. And it was another game change in my life because it helped me a lot with my self-esteem, to care my body. And I believe that beside that, or furthermore, your mind change as well when you starting to practice exercises. Uh, Nowadays, I don't know. I believe that I am in the right way, in the right path. I just need to have a patience, and I'm building a good future nowadays. I don't know. I believe yeah, I mean, I'm single nowadays. I believe that I could get married. I don't know. I believe that it can be a good game change as well. Sorry. Yeah, that's it.
Nice, very nice. Yeah, yeah, like uh, talking about exercise and have a health body. I think that exercise are essential, and like it's not just about work. You need to work, of course, to provide for family, but you need to take care of yourself too, because I think that everything is related. So if you don't have uh, a good health, how can you provide for your family, right? And about the
Totally.
other stuffs, yeah, I believe that in life there is a time for everything. So you maybe you don't find the right person, but you will find for sure, because you are in the right path, as you said, and you are a smart man. So it's a let's say it's a consequence. It will happen, man. No
Yeah,
worries about that,
yeah. One more
right?
thing. I have ever heard about we don't need to die uh, for when for the people that we love. We need to live for the people that we love. So
Exactly,
for that,
exactly.
we need to try to get a better lifestyle, to live more, to enjoy
Yeah,
more the people that we love. That's the
yeah.
point.
Nice, man. Nice. Really good words. Thanks for sharing, bro. Anyway, Rafael, what do you think, man?
The question,
If you could change something in your life, what would you change?
I I believe that I had learning English way more younger because
Yeah,
now more difficulty the learning English because the activities in my life, work, family, it's difficulty learning English.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I I I feel you because like I feel the same. When we are younger, we don't think a lot about this kind of stuff. And if I could, I would change this in my life. I would be more into languages, especially with English, because it's something that I love. Not just English, of course, but Spanish, other language, I would like dive deep on this, because it's like it's something that can change the life of a person if know have this knowledge, and you can travel, you can do whatever you want, you can know a lot of different cultures, so in my case I would do this. The other stuff that happened in my life I wouldn't change, because if I have the power to change it, maybe in that moment I would not choose the path that I'm right now, and I would regret if I change something. I would change nothing, just this part of the languages, but the other stuffs I would like leave the same, I would not change anything.
Yeah,
So that's it.
about the past, about change, your past is a big question because I believe that we are who we are today because of our past, you know. I believe
Exactly.
that it's part of our your I don't know, I forgot the word now. It's part of mining, you know. So
Mm-hmm.
the mistakes that I made in the past, the things that I did, it's part of the person that I am
Mm-hmm.
today. And maybe if you could change something in the past, maybe I don't know, you could be better today or not, you know.
Yeah.
It's a big
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, because it could change everything, especially who you are right now, and I don't want
Yeah,
to change who I am, because like for me the big change in my life was when I became father, because of before that I was so immature, like I was like
me too, me too.
uh ordinary guy, you know but I think that for me was essential to become father, in that moment, because of the responsibility, not just father, but get married for me was a game change too, so I wouldn't change it, so yeah, as you said, if we change something in the past, maybe it will interfere in the future. So it's
Yeah.
better to live like this, So that's it. It's a thing that you make you think a lot, Yeah. So guys, now talking about these kind of stuffs, what is the most important thing that you have learned so far since you start to notice all the changes in your life? Uh, Let me start with Rafael. Rafael, open your heart, man, for us.
I I think when I decide to change the company in the past, the decision is very difficult because I like the company, but I decided to change it for growth in my career.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a huge change, right? And how long have you been working in the previous company?
I the work in the first company I work 12 years. In the
12 years, man.
in the
What a change, bro.
now company I work 14 years.
14 years. Oh my God. Almost like, yeah, almost 30 years in the general. Yeah, in
Yes.
general. Yeah. Really
Uh,
nice, man. Really nice. You are a brave man, because it's not everyone that changes like this, So it's a huge step in life. Because nowadays people are afraid
yeah.
to move, to another company, mainly when you are for so long, in the same place. So you need to be brave to do this kind of thing, So nice, man. Nice words. Thanks for sharing, bro. Anyway, what was the most important thing that you have learned so far?
Well, I believe that it's almost the same. It's about my career, because before I was that kind of guy that I just wanted to finish one more day and go to home and
Mm-hmm.
repeat that day every day. Nowadays, I like to think more out of the box. I try to be a better professional. I try to grow in my career, in my area. I try to improve it every day. I'm all the time uh, uh, learning something new. Like I said before, I need to be up to date to be a good professional. And it have been helping me a lot to become a good professional. Not just about profession, but it's like that platform. I'm here to improve my communication. I'm here to become a good leadership, to improve a lot of soft skills. The English is a plus. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I love this platform because here we can work all of that things that I said. We can make networking. We can uh, I don't know each other, because
Yeah.
every immersion is a unique immersion. You are all the time with new peoples, different people, uh, and yeah, it's about my career, my self-development, my self-esteem as well. Yeah, that's it, guys.
Nice, man. Nice. And here on TNT, like it's something crazy because you know a lot of people, and most of them you never like met in person, you know. And of course, you can like you can make your network grow, you know. So it's important for our professional life, you know. And of course, you're gonna make new friends. So like there are friends here that will like care with me for all my life. So of course, sometimes you don't have so much uh, time to talk with them, you know. But like for sure, they're gonna be your friend for life. So it's a special thing, right?
Yeah.
And
Furthermore, here we talk about subjects that I believe that we will never talk in Portuguese.
for
I
sure,
love that as well.
yeah, yeah. You have the opportunity to talk about everything, you know. And of course, everyone is gonna respect you, your opinion, you know. And that's the magical thing about talk, you
Yeah,
know. It's
totally.
something that I love. And there is no right and wrong question answer, you know. So that's it. Nice, man. Nice. And let me ask you something, guys. Okay, let's talk about the future right now. We are we are talking about the past, what we would change, how was the transition about one point to another, but let's talk about the future, right? What is what are your biggest goals for the future from now on? Rafael, can you tell us about your future? What are the plans for the future?
I my more plan is gonna learn English.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna improve my English for to travel and improving my career and learn new abilities and be able be fluent. In the moment,
Nice.
my English is better and I need to improve it for improve my career in the new jobs and the more salary and
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah. And yeah, I agree with you. English is important. But do you want to learn another language besides English, or just English is enough for you?
I I need the English is very difficult to learn for me. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like English. I think because I I work at exatas. Um, I don't say
Yeah.
word in English. E the humans activities is difficult for me. I don't like English and the other languages. This is difficult for me.
Yeah. Yeah, like, but yeah, I agree with you. Like Philip is the owner of the community, he always says that he hates English. He hates English, But English is a tool that he has in his hands to reach what he wants, and to work with. So even though you don't like English, it's important to know, and maybe you just need to change your approach about it. Maybe you need to do something that you like. For example, more um if you are more into in mathematics, for example, as you said, maybe you need to do something in English related with this subject, and you will learn like English in the same way you will practice more your mathematics field, So maybe you can do it, to make this this part of the knowledge, this learning part better, So yeah. So nice, man. Nice to hear that.
I don't
And what about you?
I don't use English in my day in the
Hmm.
uh, at company. This more difficult learning yet.
Yeah, yeah. I feel you. I try to create an environment, at home, a moment for you. Like now I'm on United States or another country that speaks English. Man, turn on your TV like in a channel that speaks only English, Try to listen some podcast that you like, and try to do it every single day. And like maybe in 6 months, 1 year, and using the platform as you are doing right now, you're gonna see a big change, related with English. You will see for sure. Just do it that, and you don't need to spend so much time, like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, per day, and plus the conversation part, man, you're gonna skyrocket for sure. It's just a matter of consistency, You just need to have consistency, and that's it,
Okay.
Nice, man. Thanks for sharing. And you, Welton, what are your biggest goals for the future, man? What do you plan to do?
Well, I'm trying to create an international career, to
Nice.
support my family better because, here in Brazil, uh, it's very difficult to live. Everything it's expensive, And
Hmm.
I believe that if I can create an international career, I can earn more money. I can help my family. I don't know. I can extend my horizons and
Hmm.
create a better future for me, for my family, for my daughter. Yeah, I'm here to improve my English because I hated the English in the past as well. I have been learning how to like to learn a new language, I believe that after the moment that you started to speak more fluently, to speak more smoothly, you know, you you
Mm-hmm.
s- you start to like the the because you create a lot of opportunities, you know. Oh man,
Yeah.
now I can speak with a native speaker, a native English speaker.
Yeah.
Now I can travel around the world speak in English. Now I can do that, I can do this, and I believe that it open a lot of doors. I nowadays I like to learn English. I like to speak in English. And I'm trying to studying a new language as well, like French or Italian, I think. And yeah, it's a good thing. I believe that when you are learning a new language, it help you in your intellectual situation as well. Uh,
Mhm.
uh, about me, I could realize that I improved a lot my Portuguese as well
Yeah.
after I started to learn English because I needed to learn things that I I hated at school. You know, I wasn't
Yeah.
a good student, and yeah,
Nice, man. What a big change, right?
yeah,
English is, yeah. We are talking about English, but I think that it happens in all the language, you know. Once as you said, once you start to like it, you know, in the beginning you will hate, probably, depending of the method that you are using, you know. If you start with the grammar rules, like forget about, you know.
yeah,
And we all kind of start in the same way, you know. But then when you start to speak and listen and understand all these stuff that are happening, that's the game change, you know. You will like start to like the of the process, you know. So it's it's something special. It seems that you have a power, you know, in your hands, and you are able to communicate with people that you never imagined that you would do, you know. So it's crazy and and really awesome at the same time, you know. So yeah, I totally understand you, man. Nice, nice. And let's see here, like in your life, Elton, what are your strengths and weakness on this journey, you know, during this journey of your life?
well, good question. I believe that my strength is that I'm a dedicated guy, you know. When I want something, I go and I achieve that. I do everything that I need to do to create the right situations, to learn what I need to learn to achieve my goals. And about my weakness, I don't know. Maybe the communication, you know. I, by the way, like I said, I'm here to improve my communication as well. I like to go to a lot of tech events to talk to people. I believe that the home office or the the situation that I work from home, uh, the worst part of that is that you don't have a direct communication, you know.
Yeah,
The things happens, uh, you know, there is a screen uh, between you and someone, and it's different when you need to talk to someone face to face, you know. I believe
yeah,
that you need to care more about our communication because with the years, I believe that you lose your ability to talk, you know, with a real
yeah,
people in front of you. And I'm trying to improve that. I am trying to be more, I don't know, to stay in a group of people in a real group,
Mm-hmm.
because working as an IT guy, I spend a lot of time of my day here in front of the computer. If I'm not working, I'm studying. If I'm not studying, I don't know, I'm looking for something on the internet. And yeah, nowadays I become a very I don't know, a guy that I like to stay at home, Some years
Yeah,
some years ago, I was that kind of guy that every opportunities I was out with my friends. I was in a group of friends talking about motorcycle, about push-its. And yeah, nowadays I changed a lot my lifestyle and I need to have a balance.
yeah, yeah. I totally understand you because yeah, when you spend like for so long at home, it seems that you start to lose your ability your social abilities, so,
Yeah, that's
so
it.
social skills.
Yeah,
So it's strange, but yeah, it's important to have this this how can I say, it's important to have this in mind, in order to not lose your abilities, your skills, and try to use it every, every once in a while, because it's important to our lives, as
yeah.
a human being. So yeah, nice man, nice words. Thanks for sharing. And you, Rafael, what do you think, man? What are your strengths and weakness along the way, along your journey?
I my strength
Yeah,
is resilience. I don't know,
resilience.
and the energy,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't give up.
Nice, man. Nice. You are a persistent guy. Yeah, resilient
I
guy.
need, I
Nice, man.
need I need to go out. I need to solve the problem with my company.
Okay.
Thank
No
you.
worries, no
Thank you
worries.
for learning English with you. I like.
Oh, my pleasure, man. Every time that you have, just come and let's talk about.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay? So, see
See
you,
you,
man.
Rafael.
See you.
See you, bro. So, Elton, I have a question for you that is, I have two. The first one is a question, right? And the last one is a message that you're gonna leave
Okay.
for yourself in the future, right? The first one is, time is one of the most valuable assets that we have. Do you agree with this statement? And are you using this gift wisely, right? And the second one is, leave a message for you to the future. Okay. So this last part, you're gonna answer the first one, right? And the last one is to leave a message. So man, do your best because this message is for you in the future. So if you want to take this moment to watch it later, to see the accomplishments that you could achieve, in the future, that's the moment, man.
Well, I believe that about the question, the time question, it's
Mm-hmm.
almost the message that I would like to let for my future version. I
Mm-hmm.
have been learning how to enjoy more my time with the people that I love. I believe that it's an important point to enjoy more your life without regrets. I mean, nowadays, like I said, my daughter, she is 12 years old. And I look at her and I can't believe it that I have a daughter with that age. The time flies. And I try to do my best to enjoy the time that I have with them, with my family at all, you know. And yeah, I believe that we don't we can't we can't waste our time with bullshit, you know, with things that don't make sense anymore, you know. Uh, and yeah, that's the point. I believe that we need to have consistency if we want to achieve something. If we have a dream, we need to have constant because you know, sometimes we see some people saying, "Oh, that man grows so fast, grew so fast," but the so fast it was during years, you know, studying, working, learning, and one day the things will happens, you know, you achieve your dream, your goals, and just go ahead and do it.
Nice, man. Nice words. And it's
Thank
a
you.
good message for you in the future. So yeah, nice to hear that. Like, and as you said, time flow by, you know. So if you don't take care of it, like if you don't notice it, you're gonna lose it. So nice words. And
Yeah.
for me, I no. First, let me answer the question that I did. Yeah, I agree that time is one of the most valuable assets, you know, because I believe that once you start to become older, you know, you start to think about your life in general, and you see that in certain situations you lost your time, you spend your time unwisely. That's it, like this, you know, with bullshits, as you said, with things that are not so important, you know. And from now on is the moment that you have to to make change, you know. And yeah, I think that I'm using my time wisely nowadays. But before that I was wasting my time, you know, with things that don't matter so much. But now I've learning a lot about it. And a message for me for the future is that I just need to keep going, you know, like doing the stuff that I'm doing, try to take care of myself, take care of my family, right? And no matter if you are doing small things, these small things will build your whole future and towards your goal. So just keep doing it. No matter if you are doing like in a small portions or a big ones, you know. Just keep doing, you know, and that's it basically. And Elton, man, I would like to thank you a lot because you came here, you know, and you saved the immersion with Rafael. And for me, it's a huge pleasure. We don't have so much conversations during the week because each one of us have our lives, but it's a pleasure to have you here and to know you know, and I hope that you can come more often, and I will try to participate of your immersions too, for sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
man.
It was great. I loved the talk, the immersion. It was amazing conversation. Thank you.
Nice, man. Thanks for coming and see you around and have a wonderful weekend, my friend.
The same. Bye bye.